Arthur may have saved his empire from the brink, but the man himself is a wreck. The emotional toll of this battle is etched on his face, a hollow victory if there ever was one. Welcome back to our breakdown of Arthur Sterling's legacy. We're diving deep into the aftermath of Arthur Sterling's Pyrrhic victory in Episode 3, and folks, the dust hasn't even begun to settle. He's standing atop his skyscraper, but he's never been more alone. The city lights below probably feel more like mocking eyes than a testament to his success. And just when you think he might get a moment to breathe, the rug is pulled out from under him, and us, yet again. The big reveal: Julian Vane is alive. He's not just a ghost from the past. He's a puppet master pulling strings from the shadows. This changes everything. It means the attack wasn't a desperate, final act of a dying man. It was the opening move in a much larger, more terrifying game of chess. Vane is out there, somewhere, watching, planning, and waiting for his next move. The paranoia for Arthur must be suffocating. Who can he trust? Where is Vane hiding? Speaking of trust, let's talk about Elena. She's in custody, but she's far from defeated. In a chilling interrogation scene, she drops a bombshell that sends shivers down your spine. She talks about sleeper agents, not just one or two spies, but a network of them embedded deep within Sterling Industries. People Arthur has worked with, trusted, perhaps even mentored, could be Vane's loyalists. The very foundation of his company, the people he relies on daily, might be his sworn enemies. This isn't just a corporate takeover anymore. It's an infestation. Every friendly face is now a potential mask for betrayal. This revelation forces Arthur into an impossible position. His entire world has been turned upside down. The children he raised, his legacy, are not his by blood, but are the offspring of his greatest enemy. This truth is a poison, and it's spreading through every aspect of his life. So what does he do? Does he go on the offensive? Does he embrace a path of total war, aiming to utterly destroy the Vane name and everything associated with it, even if it means destroying the children he once loved? This path is one of pure vengeance, a scorched earth policy that could consume him completely. It's the dark, tempting road of retribution. Or is there another way? Can he find a way to reconcile with this new reality? Can he separate the children from the sins of their father? This is the path of a different kind of strength, a moral fortitude that might be even harder than waging war. It requires him to look at the two people who represent Vane's ultimate betrayal and find a way to what? Forgive? Understand? Coexist? The very idea seems impossible, but it might be the only way for Arthur to save his own soul. This internal conflict is the core of his struggle now. He's fighting a war on two fronts, one against Vane, and a much more brutal one within himself. And just as Arthur is caught at this moral crossroads, a new player enters the game. A mysterious figure emerges from the shadows, someone with their own agenda against Julian Vane. This person approaches Arthur not with condolences, but with an offer. A dark, tempting offer. They have the means, the intelligence, the resources to strike back at Vane in a way Arthur couldn't even imagine. They can give him the weapon he needs to end this, once and for all. But it comes at a price, a steep moral cost. This offer isn't about corporate espionage or legal battles. It implies crossing lines Arthur has never crossed before. It's a deal with the devil, promising victory in exchange for a piece of his humanity. Will Arthur take it? Is he so broken, so desperate for revenge, that he's willing to become the very monster he's fighting? This new character isn't a savior. They're a temptation, a test. They represent the ultimate question for Arthur. How far are you willing to go to win? What are you willing to sacrifice? His empire? His legacy? Or his own conscience? Episode 3 doesn't just show us the aftermath. It sets up a battlefield where the lines between right and wrong, hero and villain, are completely blurred. Arthur Sterling saved his company, but now he has to save himself. And with Julian Vane alive, a network of spies in his midst, and a devil on his shoulder offering a shortcut to revenge, his greatest battle has only just begun. The question is no longer whether his empire will survive, but whether Arthur Sterling himself will. What do you think he'll do? Let me know your theories in the comments below. What would you do in his position? It's a fascinating dilemma, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Thanks for watching this breakdown, and if you enjoy this kind of deep dive, make sure to like and subscribe for more content on Sterling's legacy. We'll be back to dissect the next episode as soon as it drops. See you then.